Hello? Yeah. What's up? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Guys, I'm in trouble.
So, you finally got caught having ChatGPT write your English papers for you.
No, worse. I have a job interview today and they want me to take a writing test before the interview.
Oh no. You didn't really want that job anyway, did you?
Yeah, I do. It's a marketing internship. It's even paid.
Well, what are you gonna do without an artificial intelligence tool doing the work for you?
What? Wow.
Is that a porta potty? Yep. Was it there all along? Nope. Where did it come from?
Maybe it fell from the International Space Station.
Yeah. I doubt they have outdoor toilets on the ISS. Come on, let's check it out.
And that's how I met them. It was the beginning of a beautiful and instant friendship. Greetings, my young terrestrial scholars.
Who are you?
I am the doctor.
So, on a college campus where even the adjuncts teaching underwater basket weaving have a PhD, that doesn't exactly narrow it down. OMG, are you like Doctor Who?
Maybe. Oh, maybe it's whom.
Well, which is it?
That depends. Nominative, accusative. So many possibilities, and only one is right.
I'm so confused.
So you're a Time Lord?
No, I'm a style lord. I traverse the multidimensional continuum of space-time to facilitate the enhancement of interpersonal discourse by optimizing grammatical structures, syntactic formations, and stylistic expressions.
So you travel through space and time just to correct people's grammar.
I'd like to think of it as improving understanding by enhancing communication. But if you don't mind oversimplifying, sure.
Doesn't that get annoying?
Oh no, I absolutely love it.
No, I meant for the people who you correct.
No! You meant for the people whom I correct.
So that's not a TARDIS then.
Oh no, it's a TERDIS.
A what?
A TERDIS. A trans-universe rule distributor for impeccable style.
Right.
You should join me on my adventures. I've been planning a trip to Illitera Prime to explore the caves of the dangling participles.
We would love to travel the universe with you to tackle theoretical grammar problems, but we have our own issues to worry about right here.
And while they still depended on my help to hone their communication skills, these kids had clearly mastered the art of sarcasm. Anything I can help you with?
Passing our classes, balancing school and work, getting our parents off our backs.
I have an interview today.
An interview? Now that sounds exciting.
And first, they want me to take a writing test, so I'm freaking the out.
An interview and a writing test. That's my kind of adventure.
I don't see how you can help me.
Here, take these earbuds and these glasses. Go ahead, put them on.
What are they for?
The glasses will let me see with your eyes, and we'll communicate with the earbuds. I'll guide you through your test and the interview. It'll be fun. Trust me.
I don't know you.
Right. Rely on a total stranger who travels the universe in a porta potty. Do you have a better idea?
All right, let's do this.
Yes, let's go. I'll explain our strategy on the way. Love your cape.
Thanks. So do you watch Doctor Who?
Everyone asks me that. Admittedly, I've always been a huge fan. But now that it streams on Disney Plus, I just can't justify the expense. Anyway, I was excited to have found 3 new friends. Destiny, a young woman who had found her place on the stage. Landon, a young man who is a business major with an interest in marketing. Ty, a young person with a passion for exploring the universe. In time, I helped each of them. But that day, my mission was to help Landon secure that internship. So, to recap, when you get ready to take the writing test and right before your interview, tap on the glasses to activate the shared sight feature.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Please don't be. It's so unpleasant. You'll do just fine.
Hello, you must be Landon. Welcome to Ecomotive Media. I'm Chip.
Hi.
We'll begin with your writing assessment. Please have a seat in this office. On the desktop, you'll find a short orientation video with a writing prompt. Paper and pencils are on the desk.
Thanks.
Cool glasses. Welcome to Ecomotive Media.
You will begin today's interview with a brief reflection on our mission statement. At Ecomotive Media, we are committed to forging and nurturing strong relationships with our clients through transparent and sustainable marketing solutions. We strive to empower our community and champion environmental stewardship, creating a positive impact on both business growth and the health of our planet. In a brief essay, analyze how our mission benefits both our customers and our planet.
Tap the glasses, Brandon. I can't see anything.
It's Landon.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Did you hear the prompt?
Yes, love it. So, what do you think?
About what?
The mission statement.
I'm not sure what a mission statement is.
Didn't you research it for your cover letter?
No.
What did you write about in your cover letter?
I don't know. Summarize my resume, I guess.
No. The cover letter should illustrate that. Based on your personal values, you are a strong match for the hiring organization's corporate philosophy.
Do you think they really care?
They're asking you to write an essay about it. So, yeah, I think they do.
Oh, yeah, right. So what should I write about?
What do you think of the mission statement?
It's cool.
Wonderful. Now let's try to elaborate on that a wee bit. I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
Now, how will you structure your response?
What do you mean?
What are the 3 parts of any formal document?
The first, second, and third paragraph?
I assume you meant the introduction, the body, and the conclusion.
Oh, yeah, right.
First rule of written communication. Help your reader navigate your text. Divide it into sections, subsections, short, unified paragraphs. Create descriptive headers and subheaders. A huge, single, epic paragraph is like a vast, toxic swamp. Organizing the text into a clear, detailed structure is like building a sturdy bridge that lets you traverse the swamp without being devoured by deadly creatures. What do you want to include in the introductory paragraph?
Background information?
Very good. Such as?
I should talk about the mission statement.
Yes, good idea. Wait, what's missing?
I haven't finished the sentence yet.
I'm talking about punctuation.
When I'm done with the sentence, I'll end with a period.
There has to be an apostrophe between media and the S. Very common challenge. The apostrophe to indicate possession. We could say the mission statement of Ecomotive Media. But that preposition can be awkward. So the alternative is Ecomotive Media's mission statement. But we must include the apostrophe that must precede the S.
Ecomotive Media's mission statement. Profit and doing the right thing.
Okay, that's a start. But both your phrases are fragments. Let's turn them into a complete sentence.
What would make them a complete sentence?
Technically, you need a subject and a verb. Also, before we go into details about profit and sustainability, let's establish first that the company values both. It isn't uncommon for people to struggle with fundamental sentence-level issues. But I'm here to help. The clearest way to express an idea is the subject-verb-object structure. Ecomotive Media's mission statement emphasizes a balanced approach to business. Great! Now you can introduce the balance between profit and sustainability.
In the mission statement, it says you can make money and still do the right thing.
What does the pronoun it refer to here?
The mission statement.
Then that should be the subject of your sentence. To clarify your idea, you'd begin your sentence with the mission statement, which is your subject, and says, which is your verb.
What should I say then?
Actually, you've introduced the mission statement in the previous sentence. You can simply use the pronoun it.
Right.
Let's try this. It acknowledges the importance of both corporate growth and environmental responsibility.
It acknowledges the importance of both corporate growth and environmental responsibility. Cool. We're done.
Done?
Doesn't that pretty much summarize it? They said to be brief.
I appreciate your instinct to strive for concision, but I'm pretty sure they're not looking for a 2-sentence summary. They'll want a more detailed analysis.
You think so?
Absolutely. Here is what we'll do. We'll elaborate on how the company can help clients and the planet. Then we'll move on to the body section. In the first body paragraph, we'll discuss the benefit to clients, and in the second body paragraph, we'll explore the benefits to the environment. Then we'll wrap it up with a brief conclusion.
Okay.
Let's explain how the company builds relationships. This young man is clearly the victim of an atrocious education system. Thankfully, I was there to help guide him. Okay. We have a few issues to address. First, the subject and verb must match. The company, your subject, is in its singular form. Therefore, the correct verb form, also in the singular, must be helps. Also, who are they? The company and its clients.
It all makes sense in my head. But when I try to write it down, it becomes a jumbled mess.
I know. Don't worry. Try this. By developing transparent and sustainable marketing solutions, Ecomotive builds strong relationships with clients whose brands deliver customer satisfaction and empower communities while promoting environmental stewardship.
Yeah, sounds great. Now what about this? It is good in many ways, for the planet and the client.
Great point. But the second phrase is a fragment because...
Oh yeah, no verb.
Very good. Try this. This dual commitment benefits clients and the planet in several ways.
Benefits is the verb, right?
Absolutely.
So, now I'm going to talk about it in more detail in the body section.
Yes. Now be sure to include a header.
Benefit to clients.
Well done. Now, since you'll discuss 3 specific areas, include a subheader for each. Begin with trust and transparency.
Trust and transparency. It makes them trust you.
Good start. 2 problems. What is it? Also, use you in writing only when you are directly addressing your reader, like in a letter or when giving instructions in technical writing.
It? I guess I meant being transparent.
I see. What can the promise of transparency achieve?
The promise of transparency builds trust.
Beautiful. Why is that important?
People don't trust big companies because they are greedy.
Who are they here? People or big companies?
The companies.
I figured as much. You're right, but let's express this a little more diplomatically. How about, as consumers become increasingly skeptical of corporate motives, a commitment to openness can foster long-term loyalty.
Cool. Now what?
Make your next header Sustainable Solutions.
Sustainable solutions. They work with companies that protect the environment, and they do too. How is that?
I see the pronoun they twice, but I'm not sure what it refers to.
Ecomotive.
Let's clarify that. Try. Ecomotive's approach to protecting the environment is twofold. It represents eco-friendly brands and provides sustainable marketing solutions. Great! Now, it's always helpful to include a specific example to illustrate your point.
Oh, I know. We always get advertisements in the mail. My mom throws them in the garbage.
Great example, but it's a run-on sentence. More specifically, a comma splice. Classic challenge, the comma splice. We have two independent clauses, complete grammatical sentences. We always get advertisements in the mail, and my mother throws them in the garbage. The problem is that they are separated by only a comma. Easy fix. Separate them with a period or a semicolon. Add a coordinating conjunction to the second sentence following the comma. And but, you get the idea. It's a great example, but let's take a more comprehensive approach. Digital marketing, for example, is clearly more sustainable than marketing campaigns that overwhelm households with mass mailings of marketing materials printed on paper.
Sounds great.
Thanks. And please speak to your mother about recycling. Next header. Community empowerment.
Hey, what's up? I have a physics lab in 10 minutes. You? Grabbing a quick macchiato before rehearsal. I wonder if Landon is done with his interview yet. I can't believe that weirdo from outer space is going to walk him through it. You're in theater. What's your definition of weird? Yeah, good point. So who did you think he was like? The Doctor. Who? Exactly. It's a British TV show that's been on since the early 1960s. They had television back then? I know. Crazy? Well, I mean, the original Star Trek started in the 60s, too. You're really into science fiction. Yeah. It inspired me to go into astronomy. I want to be a part of making science fiction into science. Wow, that's deep. What made you want to become an actress? Stories. I love stories. They can give you hope. That's why I want to be a storyteller, to give other people hope. That's cool. Yeah, after my mom died, reading got me through the worst of it. I read everything, novels, plays, poetry. Stories let you know that you're not alone in what you're going through. That's what I love about sci-fi. It can show you a vision of a better world to strive for. I want to write a play about my experience. I have a great title for it, but as far as writing a script, I wouldn't know how to get started. Ask the Doctor. I bet he'd love to help you. Yeah, I might.
All right, you're doing great. Let's quickly discuss the second body section, the benefit to the planet. Explain the importance of environmental stewardship.
Doing the right things help the planet.
It's a great subject-verb-object construction.
But
What is the subject of your sentence?
things?
No.
Oh. Doing the right things?
Yes. Is it singular or plural?
The verb should be helps.
I'm proud of you, Brandon.
It's
We'll include some specific examples of doing the right things. Sustainable marketing practices reduce waste, lower carbon footprints, and promote the use of eco-friendly materials and technologies. Let's conclude by exploring how Ecomotive might inspire other companies.
Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say you.
When you are addressing a reader directly, you may absolutely say you. But here you are referring to companies, not to your readers.
Right, so what do I say?
By demonstrating that profitability and environmental responsibility are not mutually exclusive, Ecomotive Media encourages others to contribute to the protection of our planet.
Wow, I could never have done this by myself.
I know. How much did he truly learn since I spoon-fed him sentence after sentence? There was no time, and in all fairness, I did introduce him to possible solutions he can emulate in the future. So don't judge me.
I think they're ready for my interview.
And yes, I guided him through his interview too. Does that make me a control freak? I've been called worse, and I was determined to help him get that internship.
Hi, Landon. I'm Alexa. I am the HR manager here at Ecomotive Media. I'm conducting the first round of interviews for the internship positions we hope to fill for the fall semester.
Oh, there'll be another interview?
Yes, with this first interview and the writing assessment, we narrow down the list of potential interns and then invite those candidates back to interview with the managers in the departments for which they might be a good fit.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we get started?
No, I don't think so.
Great. What would you say is your greatest strength, and what is your greatest weakness?
Okay, so when I have a test at school, I study real hard like the night before. I mean, I really like, to make sure Wait, what was the question again?
Relax, buddy. Listen carefully to each question and make sure you understand it before you answer. Ask for clarification if you're not sure, and take your time formulating a clear, coherent answer before you respond.
Tell me about something you're really good at and something else you tend to struggle with.
Okay, something I'm good at. I'm really organized. I have a weekly planner and everything gets written down.
Avoid passive voice. Use active voice. I write everything down. Passive voice. See it all the time. The planet was invaded by space pirates. We read that and we understand it. But our trusty subject-verb-object structure is clearer and more concise. Space pirates invaded the planet. In a logical order, we learn who does what to whom. Unless we deliberately want to de-emphasize who is responsible, then passive voice can be an effective communication tool.
I mean, I write down all my classes, tests, quizzes, and so forth, so I can be prepared for them.
Excellent. Now what about something that tends to be a challenge for you?
Tests. I mean, it's crazy, sweating, fear. I get nauseous.
Stop! We can use fragments in spoken communication, but organized thoughts in complete grammatical sentences will make it easier for your listener to understand. And it's nauseated. Nauseous means sickening. You are sick. You are not making others sick.
Anyway, I have really bad test anxiety. I am afraid of failing. Sometimes I even have panic attacks. My heart races and I sweat. I get nauseated.
Great. Now tell Alexa what you do to manage it.
I am working on it, though. I started putting together practice quizzes to prepare. I don't like asking questions in class, but I started going to office hours so I can get extra help from my professors.
Is that helping?
Yeah. I still get nervous before a quiz, but when I feel better prepared, it's not quite as bad. And my professors are really nice about explaining things in ways that make them clearer to me.
Addressing one's greatest weakness is a standard interview question. And it's all right to acknowledge a problem honestly. We're all human. Well, I mean, I'm not. But you know what I mean. We all procrastinate or focus too much on the big picture or get too caught up in details. It's okay. Just explain what you're doing to manage that issue so it won't become a problem in your personal or your professional life.
Great. Now tell me, what is it about this internship that interests you?
It's paid.
Landon!
Just kidding. Last semester, I took an economics class on balancing business with climate change issues. I learned how the clothing company Patagonia uses recycled materials and tries to cut down on carbon-intensive fuels to protect the environment and to combat climate change. I know Ecomotive Media works on marketing campaigns for companies like Patagonia, who care about the planet.
It was beautiful. Once he found his groove, Landon shared his passion for marketing and his concerns for his home planet. He barely relied on me for guidance.
I really like learning new things, and I enjoy creative work. Also, I feel more creative when I work in a team with others, and we can feed off each other's ideas.
That's great. Thank you, Landon. Now, do you have any questions for me?
No.
You should always be prepared to ask a question. If she has fully explained what the job would entail and what the organizational culture is like, ask her why she likes her job.
Actually, I was wondering, what do you like best about your job?
Oh, well, I like helping people.
That woman loves to talk. Anyway, to make a long story short, later that afternoon, Landon was invited to interview with one of the departmental managers a few days later. So to celebrate, I took the kids for a spin in the TARDIS.
I can't believe how huge it is on the inside. That's because it's dimensionally transcendental. The inside and the outside. Thanks, Ty. But I'm an actress. I can accept given circumstances without needing a lengthy scientific explanation.
Yes, I've learned to stop boring people with scientific explanations. Let them enjoy their amazement. I took the kids into an Earth orbit to give them a new perspective of their beautiful planet.
I think I'm going to cry.
I'm going to have a career that lets me protect it.
8 billion people. Do you think anyone might actually be interested in my story?
Oh, everyone has an important story to tell.
Have you ever written a play?
A play. Hundreds.
Do you think you could help me?
We'll talk, Destiny. We'll talk. But first, let's take a selfie.